Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show you how basically not to hang these guitar hangers. I bought these from Amazon. It's a company called Onmawad. It was cheap. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I'm not getting paid for this video. I just want to save you the heartache of some of the things that I had to learn. As you can tell on this drywall, I had to move these over a couple inches, and I'll tell you why. There's several things you need to consider when you're hanging guitar hangers. This is in my auxiliary office because I record in a garage studio, so I want to hang these guitars up on the wall. And if this is something that you want to do, I hope this video is helpful. Stick around to the very end because there's a lot of information here that I can share with you to keep you from all the headaches that I had when I was trying to do this very simple task, but I think this video will really help you out. All right, stick around to the end and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, so we're going to open up this box. This is how it comes. I've got 2 hangers in each one. It says made in China, guitar, wall mount, and mandolin, bass, and banjo. It's got the ticket on there, so looks pretty good. Crack it open. Should be pretty simple. Got some things that are individually wrapped, which is nice. These look pretty nice. Nice and smooth, nice and solid. Let's look at these hangers and see what these hangers look like. Okay. All right, so these must go on like this, and then this kind of spins around. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. Nice. Got some neoprene or some rubber on it. It looks pretty good. So that should be a nice one. Oh, check this out. Yes. Yes. This is awesome. This is nice because I don't have to buy the hardware, and I'm speaking specifically the ones, these drywall anchors. Those things are going to make this thing so much easier. You just put it into the drywall, turn it. That's going to be awesome. So, all right, this looks really nice. It's got some instructions in here. Does it have a template? That'd be awesome if it had a template. No, it does not. It does not have a template. It just has some instructions. So yeah, we'll be able to get around that. But all right, overall looks pretty nice. So let's go put it on. Okay, so the couch is 88 inches long, and from here to here I wanted to make it 14 inches because that's going to be 14 inches. From that armrest part. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 22 inches each way. So I've got to make, this is the first one, this is number 1, and then here's number 2, and then here's number 3. So I'm going to add 22 inches to that. This is going to be 36 inches. This one's going to be 58, and then this one right here should be 72 inches. All right, so that's what it looks like. And then we come over here, and then I've got them all set up with the measuring tape. So then you'll see that that's 14 inches, then 36 inches, then around 55, 58, and then around 6 foot right there, so about 72 inches. And it should and then what we'll do is we'll transfer it to that wall right there. So if I measure from the headstock, if this is my longest one, I've got the ruler. I wanted to go about 1 foot, so I wanted to have that much headroom, so I wanted the hanger to be right up there. So then I translate this over to this wall, and I come off the ceiling right there, the ceiling, and then it's exactly 12 inches right there. So that's going to be my center line to go straight across the wall. Okay, so I thought that my calculations were wrong, but I put these little stickies up and I realized that because the couch is positioned the way that it is with this long Shea lounge, I thought my measurements were wrong, but they weren't. So all I did was, to remedy it, was slid the couch over, and now we're looking good. All right, so all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the piece. Since I found my center, I'm going to use this mark that I've made. Pull this off. Oh man. Took the grain off, but it doesn't matter if you can't see it. Put that in the center. Level it up. And then what we'll do is we'll screw them in. We'll use those drywall hangers, patch them through. We'll double check, make sure there's no studs, and we're good to go.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we're back. Well, what I didn't realize, everything's right measurement-wise, but this is an exterior wall. So I realized that the drywall anchors that they gave me were too long. So they would go through this drywall, then it would be raw concrete on the other side, the fairing strip. So just in case you're mounting these things with anchors, make sure you use the smaller ones. Here, I'll show you the ones that I'm using. The anchors that I'm using are this size. They're the smaller ones, the 1 1/4 inch. All right, guys. So this is the video is coming to an end. I was able to hang these guitars on the wall. I didn't realize, I didn't realize that these are an exterior wall. So an issue with an exterior wall is that, and especially here in Florida, these are solid block. So there's drywall and then a furring strip and then the concrete. So when I used these drywall anchors that Omniwad gave me, that I thought was great, this is gonna work out perfectly, but they were too long. So in order to get around that, I called a friend who's a contractor and I was like, hey, what can I do with this? Can I use Tapcons, which are these like screws that go in the concrete? And he's like, yeah, but you got to get the drill bit, and you got to have that certain type of hammer drill in order to be able to do it right. Because if it's not done properly, it could get loose. I was like, well, what's the solution? What can I do? And he's like, well, why don't you just get a smaller drywall anchor? So this is the drywall anchor that I'm using. See how much shorter it is? And this worked great. So these are kind of tested for like 62 pounds. I got them at the hardware store near the house, and they're hanging the guitars just fine. So I'm not affiliated with Onmawad, so I'm even having a hard time trying to say it, but Onmawad, but it seems like a pretty good product. I liked it when I opened it up, and you guys saw it, and it just really was a user error. It was really my issue. And the reason why I want to hang guitars up on the wall is, one, because they look pretty, but also I teach guitar and I want to inspire you guys to play. And when a guitar is readily available, like hanging on the wall, you're just going to be more inclined to play it instead of it having it in a case and putting it in the closet. So that would be my advice if you're wanting to get started. Display your guitar up on the wall. Maybe not necessarily like this, but just have something on the wall. So whenever time you walk by it, it's like, it's actually asking you to like, play me. Let's go. Let's get started. That's if you're a beginner or if you haven't touched it in a while, whatever. That's what this purpose of this video is really all about. Just to remind myself, and that's kind of what I learned, that I want to have the guitars up on the wall. So I just want to grab them and play, because that's really important to me. Just a love for the guitar. And also they are beautiful, and especially hanging them up on the wall. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Click subscribe and look out for the next videos that we have in the future to help you play with your feel. We'll see you soon.